Howdy partners, and welcome to a new Outlaws of Thunder Junction standard video, and today we're having a look at another rotation-proof deck. And I know what you're thinking, I've not been possessed by a demon, I've not been abducted by aliens, I'm still me, but we're playing BANT control today. And that's only happening because I did this thing on stream where I asked people in the chat, if you drop 10 gifties, I will build whatever rotation-proof deck you want me to build. And naturally, the first deck that got requested was BANT Control. So here we are. What do we gain by playing green, though? We're playing Up the Beanstalk and Ancient Cornucopia. And Cornucopia is super important going forward because we have a lot of pain lands to work with you know, the slow lands rotating, and we don't know if Bloom Barrow is going to give us like any better lands. So the mana basis will consist out of a lot of fast lands and a lot of pain lands. So being able to gain life through something like Ancient Cornucopia is quite important to not just lose the game to your own lands, you know? Especially now that like these blue-white control decks have lost a lot of good cards. Cards like Memory Deluge, the Wandering Emperor, the White March, and I can keep going. Like, control is going to take a huge hit once rotation happens. So to try and make this deck work was kind of like the challenge that I was up for. Like, normally I would never play a control deck, couldn't pay me, but this seemed like a challenge that I was willing to take. So what are we working with right now? For some more life gain that we definitely need because of the mana, Dust Animus is also a card that I'm working with, kind of as like a win con. Yeah, like once again, like I said, the life gain is just so necessary. The Dust Animus is a card that we always want to plot, and then we want to like put it onto the battlefield when we have 5 or more untapped lands, so that the Dust Animus enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters and a lifelink counter on it. So we'd have a nice 4/5 creature with lifelink, and that's just a great way to like help us stabilize. Outside of that, we're just trying to play like all the good counter spells still. So we have the 4 copies of Normalize and the 4 copies of 3 Steps Ahead. And that does like still really get the trick, like get the job done, you know. We have some win cons in Jace the Perfected Mind and Teferi Temporal Pilgrim in here, because you still have to find ways to close the game now that the Wandering Emperor is gone. So that's kind of like what I'm relying on. I'm also playing some Horned Lockwills in here as another win con, and it also makes a great target to copy with 3 Steps Ahead. So the Horned Lockwill is in here too. We're playing Temporary Lookdowns, 2 copies of that in the main. I think you could definitely go higher based on like how aggressive the meta is. But at the moment, I'm working with 2 Lookdowns in the main and 2 in the sideboard. We have to play the 4 Sunfalls because, you know, Sunfall does have like a little bit of a win con attached to it, and it's just like necessary for control decks. The card draw, like I said, comes from 3 Steps Ahead, Up the Beanstalk, but I'm also playing a few copies of the Deuce. I think if you want to go like 4 copies, it's completely fine, but for me, I thought 2 was like good enough, especially because I'm also playing Jaces and Teferis. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if like control can be a thing after rotation. I got a 50% win rate with this deck over like 6 games that I played. It was very awkward sometimes against these like aggro decks, especially with the lands, and especially if I lost the coin flip. Yeah, I wonder if control can recover from like the lack of you know, good lands, the lack of Emperor, and the lack of Deluge. I really wonder. But it was a great experiment, so let's get into some gameplay so you can check it out for yourself. And make sure to let me know in the comments if there are any other rotation-proof decks that you would like to see. And also let me know in the comments if you are hopeful for the future of control, or if you share like the same opinion as me that Bloom Barrow would definitely need to give control some spice for this to still be a thing in the upcoming rotation meta. So yeah, let's get into gameplay. Before we do that, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. And also, don't forget to become a member if that's something that interests you. It gives you access to the Discord channel, it gives you priority access to comments, and it gives you early access to my videos for $2.99 a month. So I would appreciate that if you consider that. And with that being said, I'm playing control, man. Let's do it. This video is brought to you by Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard provides you with premium protection for your trading cards, ranging from sleeves, deck boxes, playmats, binders, and more. Ultimate Guard has everything you need to keep your Magic cards safe, secure, and stylish. Support the channel and yourself by purchasing your Ultimate Guard products using the link in the description. Okay. Sure. This is mono red aggro. It's probably just like plotting the Dust Animus here. Nah, White Suns isn't rotating. I mean, it's not as if I could have stopped that creature, right? So... It's not as if I could have stopped that. Alright, well... I'm a little scared, but I guess we have Sunfall next, so... Should do something for us. Sunfall. Gain life. Alright. Next we had Dust Animus with counters. That's cool. I mean, unless I want like Sunfall again, we'll see. We'll see what they do. Okay, I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna do this. Sure. Gonna pass here? Hold up the Deuce, I guess, or maybe like the Incubator transform, whichever we need. Probably just like the Deuce, because like I'm probably Sunfalling next, I imagine. I am. People just nobody disrespecting counterspell, so that's fine. Alright, it hurts a little bit. These Cornucopia is kind of like carrying us. You know? Funfall! Alright, let's gain another 2 life. Needs 5 or more untapped lands. Alright, we can wait. There we go. Yeah, life gain, the Cornucopias are probably what carries this stuff, for real. Could also animate an Incubator token.
Ash played a Sunfall, everyone.
Yo, David, thank you for the biddies. If this tree steps I could copy Dust Animus. Probably better to just like chump it or block it with a Incubator. Okay. Funfall. Nah, that's not worth it. I'm just gonna set up these Animus. So now I have 3 F5 mana up, so that is counter plus... Okay, anyways, yeah, they knew that it was kind of over, so... Mirrex is a win con. Nah, we got some win cons in here, come on now. Alright, aggro again. Lockdowns. Get lost. Flankers, gain lives, could be pretty relevant. Let's see. Probably just get out of beans completely, I imagine. Also with the lockdowns and stuff. Still good. What does the Emperor do for this list? Wipe the board and create tokens. It's kind of like a win con. You know? I would say it's probably flanker, so for Jace's, I would imagine. One landers and 0 landers in a 25 land deck, bro. Like, what the fuck is even going on right now? Just about like the worst shit that could ever happen to us. Okay, fine. Fuck. Alright. Look. What point do we play 18 lines control? True. Well, you can also pay 10 gifties to make me play an aggro deck, dude. Like, it doesn't have to be control, but it's the people that bitch about me playing control right now that don't give the gifties. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't complain and then not try to make a difference, right? Like, drop 10 gift subs and I'll play, like, whatever deck of your choice after this. I mean, it's not that hard, gamers. It's not that hard. Support your streamer, you know, pick the deck of your choice, and that's it. Like, and if you can't do that, or if you don't want to do that, then you shouldn't complain about someone else taking the opportunity to, like, make me play their favorite archetype. Like, I don't understand why you gotta be, like, mad about that, you know? I think I need to protect myself as much as I can. Like, I'm also not the happiest playing, you know, a control deck, but it's okay. Like, don't make it weird. Yeah, don't make it weirder than it is. Trust me, like, this is already, painful-ish for me, too, so... I do, like... 3-4 games, maybe. Alright, I'm just dead, I think. Unless I draw into... removal. Alright, well, insult me one more time and I'm banning you, homie. Like, it's not that... Like, grow up. Like, I'm... Grow up. Why do I have to fight people because I'm playing a control deck, like, that somebody paid for? Like, come on, man. Come on. Thought it was a fun idea. I stand by it being a fun idea. Like, don't make it harder than it is, you know? And if you don't want me to play control, like, pay for a different deck. The control player paid, you know? It's not that hard to support somebody that provides you with, like, 6 days, or, like, you know, 6 days of content. Napkin, 10 gifties. What do you want to see? Painland suck. Well, after, like, a couple games to this deck, of course. Alright, we're gonna need some lands. Synthesizer, you got it. Synthesizer something. Put it on the list. Synthesizer. Okay. Yeah, do we have, like, a color like preference or whatever you think is best? Grixis, what else do we have? Grixis, blue-red, white-blue, Jeskai. Alright, I think I gotta get lost this. My call? Alright, cool, cool, cool. We'll see what we can do. And rotation proof, of course, it's rotation proof. That's the goal of the day. Bless that. I'm not sure if I have an opportunity to play Cornucopia out here. I don't think I do. Gotta, like, hold this counter spell. Cornucopia seems like an absolute must-have, like, must-play, though. Is Kumano something that I'm worried about right now? I don't think so yet. I think I'd be better off, like, 3 steps ahead to draw cards and guarantee a land drop, and we can do Cornucopia plus Normalize or Get Lost. I think that seems to be the best move, because I need to, like, start gaining life, you know? Jeez. Homie, I need lands. Yikes. Like, I'm just really like trying to... That is a great draw. I'm just really trying to hope that the Normalize gains us a bunch of life. We'll see. Because of the Cornucopia. 2 colors. Card draw engine. We're playing BANT because it gives us beans, so... Is this the counterspell we fire off? I feel like it is. It sticks. We gain 2 life. Like, we deny a scry. If they play creatures, we have Sunfalls. Probably want to do that after Kumano flips though, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Drawing 4 Painlands. We have 5 Painlands. The unfortunate truth is like, this is the future, right? Like, the slow lands are gone, so you gotta come up with something here, right? The slow lands are gone, so... God, this is like... I can decline it and gain 2 life of Normalize, right? Yeah, I think that's how it works. Okay, let's get the Rage. Yeah, I'd like to gain 2 life, please. It's painful. We're trying our best, though. A lockdown would be awesome. Fuck. I mean, I need to play that out. These Painlands are awful. Was that a slick shot? We're probably cooked, I think. Yep. I mean, it was a good game. Like, we got close, right? So... we got close. I guess we keep it, like, it's whatever. Yeah, I think you definitely don't want to be in BANT when you play Control. You're probably in Jeskai. You could have, like, Zurgo and Ojutai as, like, a win con. Like, it's gotta be something along those lines. I'm convinced. Definitely never BANT, but, like, the homie that requested this deck said BANT, so BANT it is. But I think if you play Control, it's gotta be, like, Jeskai. So you can play, like, Helixes, Zurgo, Ojutais. Like, as we can see, life gain is crucial, so... life gain is crucial. That fucking hurts, bro. I'd lose like 3 life trying to cast this Jace. But it's like the best opportunity I see for it, so I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Three life search land. Armadillo. Is Armadillo life gain? Yeah, like you don't want to be playing 3-color decks. You don't. That's 100% true, bestie. You don't want to be playing that. But like Jeskai seems okay still, because you're really like benefit of that, so. Alright, my friends. I would love to get this Dust Animus good, however, we're playing against Mono Black. So I think they are gonna find ways to get rid of this anyways, and we gotta try. Alright, well, I don't think I can do something about that. But yeah, we also have a lot of, like, non-pain lands, but we're just really good at drawing the pain lands. Like, we're just really good at drawing pain lands. That's okay, though. It's part of it. Like, this is post-rotation, gamers. Like, no slow lands, no triomes, no nothing. Damn. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be that bad. It's just about, like... I fucking need, like, some card draw. Like, I don't know what it... Like, either 3 steps ahead, deuce, beans, like, you name it. We need something. Is it ever, like, Jace? Just, like, Suicide Jace? So if I plus on, like, Gix, then Vatmir is kind of, like, forced to go after Jace, so that does save me, like, 6 points of damage. It's between taking 6 points of damage, giving your opponents... it's so bad, I can't do it. It's awful. I really don't know what to do. Like, deadass, like, I don't... I should have probably put it on Gix, but... Alright, at least that's countered. We gained 4 life of that. Pretty good. Yep, desperately looking for Temp Lockdown or Sunfall or like anything of the sort. Fuck my life. Bottom tax. Okay. Well, we have 4, 8, 10, 12, 14. We have 14 ways to draw cards, like, and that's not even considering bean triggers. That's just with the beans itself. So I think that's enough. Like, I mean, yeah, we don't have Memory Deluge. I wish we did, but like we don't. So it will always complicate things, you guys. Like, it's just the way it is. Like, this deck is just not going to be very good. Like, I don't know what else to say. If we want to win games, we need to have a lot of things go in our favor. Like, it's that fucking simple, dude. Like, it's that simple. Like, we need to draw a banger here. Beans. Let's see what beans gets us. Well, it's something, but like we're gonna lose our thing immediately as well. Like, but Tiny Bones reanimates shit. Do we just give them gigs? Like Tiny Bones also reanimates planeswalkers. Like, is it maybe just Vatmir? Like, I guess maybe it's just Vatmir. Vatmir is strong, but like, nah, I think it's just Vatmir. Like, at some point we need to stop their card draw, right? Like, there's no way around that. May sacrifice creature new target player draws a card, lose 2 life. Okay, beans. Is it Dust Animus first? Beans? Okay, we could cook with that. We could cook with that. We could cook with that. Now, I think we have enough card draw in this deck, dude. I really think we do. I don't think that's the problem. So I guess I will just do... Well, I have to counter that, of course. So it's gonna be counter plus draw 2 cards, discard a card. So if I decide to not gain this life, the opponent doesn't get a token. I'm not sure how relevant that is, so I'd rather gain the life. The deuce represents 2 cards. This is a copy. I will just get rid of the deuce. Okay. Gotta take those. Oh, will. So if I copy Dust Animus, how does it work again with copies? I don't get the 1/1 counters unless I have 5 or more lands untapped, right? Okay. Hostile Investigator. Okay. I don't think there's a way for me to cast 3 steps ahead while... I do think I want to stop the Hostile Investigator, of course, so it's got to be counter target spell, draw 2, discard. That would be 5 mana, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I could do the full cost. Maybe I'll just go full. Just copy the Dust Animus. I wouldn't hold up Lock Whale. Hold on, I can't do that though. I can't do that. Alright. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Nah, I'm okay. Not gonna lock down with 2 beans. I think we're getting close to winning the game here. Okay. So... we just like bounce... Maybe we just bounce Preacher? Bounce Vadmir? I'll see if I can bounce just Preacher for the vibes. Okay. So can I Anchorage and then play Will? 3, 4, 5. I can't, right? No. Let's see. I'm probably still just playing Will out right now and drawing some cards, I think. Seems like the right play. Another... Don't be needing that. Sure. Yeah, like we're just gaining a bunch of cards right now. We're gaining a bunch of life. Like we should be getting there slowly. Unfortunately, we're tapped out right now, but you know, it's not as if we could hold anything, so yeah, what do you do? Just doing the thing. She's trying to do the thing. My life total's healthy. I need to sack the Look Will, I think. Sure did. All right. Huh. Okay. It's all gonna depend on this top deck. You know? Tenacious Underdog, and they're not even blitzing it? Alright. Alright. I think you blitzed that, but... So, yeah, the opponent goes at us for 3... What is it? 5, 8, 9, 10, 11... 9, 10, 11... 14, like, I'm fine. I win the game, right? They have died. We're making the impossible happen, and then Sunfall decides to show up. You're about, like, 30 turns too late, but, you know. Dust Animus carry. Alright, there we go. Cool. I don't know, like, I just swing with my creatures, dude. Like, there's one thing that somebody that enjoys creatures can see is you see a clock, so we gotta believe in the clock. Yeah, they play a lot of 2-drops and shit. Tiny Bones. Underdogs. I think we're on lookdowns. A little bit more, at least. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I can get behind this. Urgenics, thank you for the 10. Good luck in the upcoming Magicon. Have fun. Thank you. Thank you. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, especially because I have this like really bad cold, so oh, it makes the struggle a lot more real. Pray for me. Hooray for me. Alright, that works. When is a rotation? Rotation is in like 38 days or something. Around a month, yeah. Okay. It's gonna look like a good temporary lockdown, my friends. 8. What? Can Angel survive without Giada? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a good question. Giada is obviously awesome. I don't think it does, Dragon. We had opportunities where it should have and it didn't, so I don't think it works that way, no. I don't think it works that way. Okay. Alrighty. I guess it's time for a temporary lookdown. Pretty good hits on Vadmir. Okay.
Opie unsubbed from Amazon Prime. Have a
Thank you,
proper
underscore.
sub wall.
Appreciate you so much for that. Thank you. So, start off with beans. I guess we're deducing. Deduce. I think it's fun fall time. Triggers beans nicely too. There we go. Alright, sweet. Can we draw like this versus mono red or cookies? Yeah. I don't know, like there's definitely some
2 years.
Robbie, 24, thank you. There's like I think a lot of it is going to depend on like what does that even do? Whenever you commit a crime, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. I think a lot of it is just genuinely like going to depend on like whether or not there are some like new tools with Bloom Barrow, but like I don't know. I don't think control is gonna be completely dead, but it's definitely not at its prime right now or anything. We're definitely not peaking. Hey yo, a little hype train, thank you guys. We're definitely not peaking. Do I like control decks? No, not really. Not really. Not really. Like, I don't think it's super exciting gameplay. Like, I'm not losing my shit playing this or whatever, you know? Like... yeah, might as well swing. I don't need 4 Sunfalls. Abs and Enjoyer, 4 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay. Solo Sunfall and a Shelly. You don't like control enjoyers? What do you mean? Control enjoyers are my best friends. What do you mean? Like, CGB is truly one of my best friends out there. If CGB is not a control enjoyer, then I don't know who is. It's just a game at the end of the day, dude. Like, that's just Nile. Yeah, Nile is a great you know, control enjoyer. Doesn't have to be like warfare. Gonna deal with that. Moonlight, thank you for the 8 months. We got a hype train going when I'm playing control though. Maybe I should play more control for you guys, boss champ. Like, it's just not an archetype that excites me playing, like, you know what I mean? But outside of that, like, it's fine. I truly choose to play it because it doesn't, like, it doesn't bring me joy, necessarily. But I hope it makes, like, some people in the chat, like, you know, they're exciting to see it. Sure, why not? Let's put some gas on this. A puzzle you're solving. See, I disagree so bad on, like, control solving any puzzles. I don't think there's any puzzles to solve. Like, you're just reacting when you're playing control. Like, that's kind of like the only time control gets kind of exciting is when you finally have to think, okay, how am I winning this game? Which is usually in a position like this where your opponent's already cooked. Like, unless you're playing, like, the mirror. I think the mirror is maybe, like, maybe you got puzzles to solve, but there are so many other decks that have a lot more of that puzzle solving, like, you know, strategy to them. I think there are formats where playing control is a lot more exciting. I think standard is not that format. I think if you're playing in a format where people are, like, you know, can combo off any second, like, there's, you know, there's a lot more intricacies to, like, playing control deck, you know, like, you would play control and Pioneer, for instance. Like, there's a lot more to it. In standard, not at all. Like, standard control is probably, like, the most boring control deck out there, I would say. Probably. Yeah, it's probably just, like, the worst one of them all, I think. Yeah, like, you just cast Sunfall, you cast Temporary Lookdown, and you're, like, you're, you know, creature opponents fold. Like, there's nothing necessarily, like, exciting about that, I think, so... But yeah, if it's like, am I firing this off, or is my opponent gonna combo the next turn and I lose the game on the spot? Like, that's like a much crazier situation to be in. That's my 2 cents. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of people that enjoy control and standard. But I can't help but wonder, do you enjoy playing control, or do you enjoy, like, board wiping creature decks? Because, like, that's always what it comes down to a little bit for me. Like, I think you probably enjoy trying to, like, beat aggro decks more than you enjoy playing, like, the play patterns of, like, control and standard. Thank you for hype chain, guys. Appreciate you. Now we're gonna get roped. This is the control player life, I guess. Yo, Evil, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Could be wrong, but I think CGB is traveling to Europe for MagicCon. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. Alright, man. Are we done? I'll give them the Salt Oko. Like, ooh, stay mad. God. This is also just like a reason why I would never play control, because I can only imagine how many people react like this. Like, what a waste of time for everybody. Like, what a waste of time and energy, you know? Control when you wake up and decide 2 games in 3 hours is your jam. Yeah, super efficient. Well. Alright, bye. Alright. Lens look good. Cards look good. Let's do it. Oh no, I'm familiar with Hearthstone, don't worry. Yeah, Hearthstone is not for me. Not anymore. Not anymore. Mono red aggro. Here we are again. Well, next in line we have Synthesizer, so that's the next one coming up. Alright. In this meta, it's probably correct to play like 4 temporary lockdowns in the main or something, like at this point. So many aggressive creature decks. That's all you run into. Stingerback Terror plotted? Okay, damn. Missing land drops, not great. Yeah, that's the next 10 gifties. Dude, I mean... That's not ideal. Are they all like perfectly playing around my Normalize? This is just fucking... I have no words for this. Please just let me play one of my cards. Please, I'm desperate. You know, honestly, no, I can't even do that. I can't even counter that. I think I'm just cooked here, chat. Like, missing land drops is just the most painful thing that could happen to us. Okay. Well, fuck. I was really hoping that I could save. Ugh, okay. I'm cooked, right? Like, there's just no way around this for me. I'm just cooked. If I had a land, I could have probably, like, you know, hit this with a Horned Lockwheel and, like, hold the, counter for the Stingerback Terror. I'm just cooked, I think. I don't think there's, like, any way out of this for me. Not one bit. Nah, it's not even will time, like... It's not even will time, you're just cooked. It needed to be like remove Stingerback. Like that's the only thing you could have done. Because like now we don't have an answer for these guys. Pretty bad. If you're in a spot where you could have done like, you know, will plus hold normalized, or like will plus get lost. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. It's, we're just dead always, I think. Missing lands is a death sentence. It is true. It is true. Control to be a losing game versus aggro. I think more so than ever without the Wandering Emperor, yeah. I think the Wandering Emperor really was that one card that like gave you such an edge. You know, exile whatever card, gain 2 life, create blockers immediately. Like, it's just so good. It's just so good. It's gotta be Get Lost plus Cornucopia, or plus Normalize, or Will. No. Emperor just hard carries, yeah, just hard carries. I think I'm just dead here. Like, I think they have like a play with fire or something like that. Like, this is how you stay alive, but it's not how you win. Twinferno, what a joke. Yeah, maybe if we didn't miss our land drops, maybe this could have been winnable, but definitely not without it. Definitely not without. Yeah, let's try this, I guess. I do be a Twinferno magnet. His hand looks good. See a badger or some shit replace Emperor and Bloom Barrow, yeah. Are you sick? I am very, like, I have a very, very aggressive cold. It sucks. I'm doing whatever I can to, like, stop it, but, vitamins, things for my nose, things for my throat, everything. Furry Emperor is not real, can't hurt you. I need to like change this contact because it's making me absolutely crazy. Give me 1 second here. What the fuck is wrong with you, contact? Oh, was there like a huge tear in there? 2 of them, Jesus, okay. Hold on. Surely Colt is an asset one. Hope so. Hope it's gone, like, soon enough. Is it actually just like a solo look down? Sure. Maybe we can bait him into committing a bit more to the board, I guess. Seems okay. Gotta get to like the ferry. Take that. Like, don't care. Their strategy game 1 only worked because we didn't hit our fucking land drops. Now they're gonna be in danger though. Nice, that's a great counter. And we gained 2 life because of Ancient Cornucopia. Let's go. Let's see. Temporary look down, I guess. Another one. I'm kind of just like waiting on a land so I can vibe with like Teferi. Alright. Seems like a bad matchup for opponent. Not really. Like, it depends how things go. I mean, after sideboarding, we have a much better strategy, of course, but you know, we've lost the One Ring Emperor, so that's a tricky thing, you know. That is a tricky thing. We're gonna mold over this. Who is it? Dust Animus. Alright. I will see what I can do. Got a little swing going, maybe. If you want to handle that with a lightning strike, I mean, it is what it is. I'd be okay with that. Better than hitting my Teferi with one later. Fine. Well, what is the move? Okay. I think we just got him, though. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, they kind of realize. Like, our next turn was gonna be like Dust into Fairy, probably, and like put a bunch of power on the board, and but now you gotta do it on the draw. That's always where things get a little tricky, so let's see. Well, most important thing is we have our land drop, so if they try to like cheese us with that strategy that they've been doing, it's not gonna work, so. Yeah, I've seen worse. I've seen worse. Jesus. Well, you know what? It's gonna be a good look down, but a lot of damage coming in. Possibly. 2 Kamanos. At least that's something you don't have to worry about with rotation. Aha. Alright. Look it down, I guess. This is rotation-proof band control. That is a bad one. Bruh. I think my priority is to get this Dust Animus to go. Like, I think it has to be a priority. It's the only way we can balance out your best forge. A lot of pain lands. Welcome to 2025 standard. We got pain lands and fast lands. And that's all we got, so... It is what it is. Yo, Delina, 10 gifties. Yo, yo, yo. Thank you for that. What would you like to see? I'm keeping a track of like every deck, by the way. So even if I can't do your deck tonight. Okay. Pain lands in control. I fear. You know? I fear. Putting all my money on this Dust Animus. Let's fucking go. Okay. So that's going to be counter. And then with the remaining mana, I can do... draw. That doesn't deal with artifacts, but it could deal with the token temporarily. Okay. We need to give the homie vigilance, yeah. For real. Hands looking a little rough. Okay. Nope, does not hit artifacts, enchantments, or planeswalkers, or creatures. The loss of White March in blue-white control is very devastating. I don't think people understand how bad it is that it's gonna lose that stuff. All right, chat. I think we're on some goofy shit. Let's do it. Let's get rid of this. We're gonna buy ourselves Skyrim because next turn is going to be Restless Vinestock, buff up Dust Animus, and then we're gonna just try to turn this around somehow. I don't know what else to do. No March is brutal. It's true, like... Okay. We're getting really lucky here. I mean, copying Animus gives you a 2-3 though, like, not optimal. Alright. I think we throw some gas on it. Yeah. Unless you have, like, the right mana up, but, swing for 10. Okay, here we go. Opponent's gonna draw to discard. So opponent's swinging for 8 right now. Need to find a way to add 5 to this. Dude, alright. We fucking take it. Like, I think we did really good there.